So my name's Debra Bryant and I'm the Executive Director of Stand Up for Kindness. And Stand Up for Kindness is a community-wide initiative to remember the power of kindness. It's also a bullying prevention initiative because it invites all of us to move from the role of the bystander to the role of the upstander. So a bystander is somebody who, in the face of, be it bullying, unkindness, sexual assault, racism, injustice, stands by and watches. They may actively encourage it, they may laugh. And that's truly the role of the bystander, is what keeps these behaviors alive. But the key piece about a bystander is they do nothing to stop it. That's the key piece. And so what we're inviting everybody to be is an upstander. Whether we're being an upstander for ourselves or whether we're being an upstander for somebody else. Because all of this silence equates to permission. One of the things that really breaks my heart in our world is it has become cool to be unkind. Because the reality is, and what I always tell kids, I'm not here talking about kid behavior, I'm here talking about people behavior. 20 years ago, when social emotional learning was first coming into the schools, all the programs were called violence prevention. Now, a lot of them are called bullying prevention. Some of them are called drug prevention. But really, underneath it, the skills are all the same. You know, if we're looking at bullying prevention or drug prevention, we need the skill of being assertive. How do we stand up for ourselves? We need to be able to resist peer pressure. We need to be able to have strong communication skills. We need to be able to enjoy the feelings that we enjoy and take care of the feelings that are hard to manage. Know that children really are craving for social emotional learning. Because I really believe no matter what their world looks like, there is an innocence in there. First, we've really been looking at who are they, how do they identify themselves, you know, where are they being an upstander, where are they being a bystander. So we're doing actually quite a lot of introspective work. A real premise, I think, for me about Stand Up for Kindness is utilizing peer education wherever I can. If we want our students to adopt these social emotional learning skills, they need to be able to practice. And so I do a lot of practice with using puppets. If we don't give them the opportunity to practice, they're not going to embody it. And so that's why I believe role plays are really a critical piece in them learning social emotional learning skills. Because what I have found in my work is when we do it in class, and that's in an artificial situation, if they do it enough, then when it happens in real life, they really are able to practice the skill. I can go into 6th grade and everybody still wants puppets. Puppets really bring a beautiful magic and they're a great way to do it. I think puppets give them permission to bring out the innocence that's still in there. That maybe in the rest of the world, they're judged for it. And to me, when we can bring innocence back to a child, that is a powerful learning moment. Because I think that when they can do that, and they can be in their authentic self, that's a place where they actually know kindness is a beautiful thing. Children really are craving for social emotional learning. Because I really believe no matter what their world looks like, there is an innocence in there. And that's what I think a lot of my work taps into. It taps into their innocence, which is still there. Tell me, I will forget. Show me, I may remember. Involve me, and I will understand. And I think that's really what my work is. And I think what I am inviting students to realize is that there are times if they're outside, it's okay to be impulsive puppy, but a lot of the times we need to learn to be slow down snail. Not that impulsive puppy is going to disappear, but we have to learn that we don't have to do everything that we think. That we can slow down, stop, and think before we act, so we make a choice that actually brings us the outcome that we really want. What would be the best case scenario? Would be to have, I think, the awareness of how important a role Stand Up for Kindness could play in helping us create safe school climates where everybody feels honored, valued, and respected. And to have the funding to be able to go in and actually work with the students so this can happen. And then ultimately, what would be really awesome is if I could train other people to go in and do it. You know, I think it's so easy to get weighed down by the problem, to look at youth violence, to look at our stats in elementary school, for instance, and to get really down about them. But for me, if we are actively part of the solution, then the problem kind of starts to fade away. So I think that being a part and supporting Stand Up for Kindness in whatever way is a way to truly be part of the solution. It is a way to be part of creating a community, creating schools where everybody does feel respected, where everybody does feel valued, honored, and feels that their voice matters, that they count.